Good morning and welcome to your Friday, September 20th edition of Good Morning Vail. I'm Danielle Turner. If you haven't been outside yet, it is a little bit of a traffic nightmare this morning as part of I-70 is closed in Edwards, and so the roundabouts there on Highway 6 are a little bit crazy right now, and our host Liz Farron is actually stuck out in traffic right now. So hopefully she'll be joining us soon, but we have a great show for you today, so sit back and relax. Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail on TV8. It is an amazing Friday afternoon. We're all sitting here together, and I have a really special guest. Now, if you have not heard of or seen the Lookout Bar yet, located at the Westin, you're in for a big treat. Sitting next to me right now is Alejandro Cerda. Is that how you say your last name, Cerda?
That was perfect pronunciation.
Wow. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And I'm glad I didn't butcher anything.
No, of course.
Alejandro, you are with the Lookout Bar. And we just found out we had a couple of friends in common, which is
Yeah.
really cool, all because of what you guys do over there. Tell us all about this place because it's magnificent. You have sweeping views of Beaver Creek.
Yeah.
I know you have amazing cocktails, and obviously you're going to have a culinary experience when you get on over to the Lookout Bar.
Definitely.
So, tell us
Yeah.
all about it. I know that you closed and you reopened, so now you're here stable.
We are stable. We opened on March 22nd, and then 2 months later we decided to close our doors for a little bit of a remodel as well.
So you remodeled after opening up for just a couple months.
Yes, we there were some the furniture. We wanted something more comfortable,
Nice.
more housey, something that allows you to stay there for a while and enjoy the views, and a few other things. But the cocktails stayed; they're magnificent, and the view as well. And right now is the best place to go because you have all the change of leads from the Aspens. And because we want all our community, everybody to enjoy the bar, we're actually offering 20% off
Ooh.
on your entire check. So we're encouraging everybody to come and visit us if they have not. We are near the Westin, but we're actually not at the Westin. We're in a property that is our neighbor. That is called One Riverfront. It's a luxury apartment building. We're on the 5th floor, so it's a perfect. You're not too high, you're not too low.
Right.
You're exactly where you should be to be enjoying an amazing drink. And our food menu is more for sharing, no?
Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
tapas style?
You can call it
Yeah.
tapas, shareable finger food, a
Nice.
little bit more elevated, but at the same approachable. So we have like charcuterie boards, but all our cheeses are locally, and then our sausages, and on the meat side, instead of just having prosciutto and things like that, we have partnered with some farms around.
Oh,
Uh,
nice, local.
yeah,
Love
so
that.
so the sausages are either they change every day. So you can go and it's elk, it could be venison, it could be anything, but everything inspired by the Colorado cuisine.
Colorado cuisine, I mean, there is a vast experience of that out here. Do you have a special chef that comes through, and just where do they fit in on all
Yeah,
this?
so our executive chef, that is Chef Enyo Munoz,
Okay.
lead the project on the food side. And we also have a sous chef, his name is Thomas. And so it's kind of a collaborative effort.
Nice.
But yeah, the food it's incredible. And it ties with the cocktails and also the view.
Sounds magnificent. Let me roll back for a second, just in case people did not catch that. You were inside of a residence.
Yeah, so the last building in the riverfront resort, no, that
Right.
is in between the river and the train tracks. No?
Okay.
The last space that we developed just to finalize that, it was a luxury condominium called the One Riverfront, and on top of it we put a rooftop, kind of like the
Nice.
cherry on top of the cake, no?
Yeah, that must
So
be beautiful.
that finalized the entire complex in a nice way.
And if they live there, they just have to take an elevator ride.
Oh, they
That's nice.
most of our regulars are either from that building, some owners from the West End, and a few others from the buildings that we have been able to construct around the West End. So we had been building a great regular community.
I
Yeah.
love that. And I know that there's a restaurant in the West End, but you guys are definitely a different experience. So when they're there, they experience wonderful time over
Yeah.
there. But then when they go to you, it's more. It seems like it's a more intimate event. Is that right?
It is. So yeah, as you mentioned, we have Stoke and Rye that is led by Richard Sandoval in the West End. And then what is happening is that it's either they go to a lookout to enjoy a cocktail and then go for dinner for Stoke and Rye,
Okay.
or a few others that would be my preference. I would have dinner and then I would go for a nightcap. Around 7:30 when the sun is it's exiting is a perfect time because you have that golden colors on the top, and then now with the change of leads, it's also golden all around. It's a perfect moment to finish an amazing day.
It really sounds like that.
Yeah.
And you'll obviously be open for après when we have our ski season.
Yeah, we actually open from 3. So it's Stoke and Rye opens at 5, but the lookout opens at 3 exactly for that. We are from the gondola. We're like 5 minutes walk from the gondola, so you can actually finish your ski, leave the skis with us at the West End, and then just walk 5 minutes and enjoy an amazing cocktail with a beautiful view. Or if you rather just come by car, we actually offer a complimentary ballet at the
Oh,
West End.
nice. Wow. That's huge in this area.
Oh yeah, so you just leave your car, you walk 2 minutes to the other building, once again, enjoy an amazing cocktail and view, and then go back to your car.
That sounds incredible. I mean,
Yeah.
you have opera coming up. You have a magnificent change of seasons that everybody can experience on the Lookout Bar. So it must be filled just total. Is it all glass up there, like all windows?
Yeah, it is 180. So you can see Game Creek on the left,
Wow.
and then in front you have Beaver Creek, and we can actually open all the windows, kind of accordion.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so whenever we open, if the weather permits, it's basically you're surrounded by clouds.
Oh my gosh. So you're
Yeah.
kind of like in the sky,
You're
having a
floating.
great time with friends and family.
Yeah.
And do you get a lot of families there, or do you get more adults? I mean, I'm sure anybody is welcome.
Everybody's welcome, but this was an addition to our offerings at the West End, so we needed something more intimate. As you know, our lobby bar with live music, 3 or 4 band live music, and during the winter we offer complimentary hot chocolate and things like that. It's more intended to be more a family gathering.
Nice.
You have a fireplace all around you, TVs for the fathers that wanna watch football. Yeah, so it's more kind of a living room feeling.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, we needed something more that would be more intended for when the kids are sleeping and you want to relax with your wife and just kind of take everything in and with a cocktail and with nice company and just to finalize your amazing day, either hiking or on the slopes.
It sounds like a magical experience, I
It
must
is.
say. Do you ever book parties for people? Like if somebody wanted to have a celebration, I don't know where that came from, a celebratory anniversary party, or maybe a group of people?
Yeah, we on our website you can go and reserve tables, just regular tables. We encourage reservations, but walk-ins are welcome. But we also have a section for parties. Parties can go from 10 people up to 55 people. Right now, it's more like welcome receptions.
Okay.
We do a lot of weddings at the Westin.
Oh, wow, yeah, I know
So
that.
kind of like to gather one day prior than your wedding.
okay.
You invite the two families, and with some cocktails, you just mingle around and know everybody. A great spot also for brunches.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Brunches.
Yeah.
A little mimosa, a
Yeah.
little Eggs Benedict, or something like that.
Brunches on Sundays had been a hit.
Okay.
Who doesn't want to be drinking mimosas? And as you know, as you mentioned, Benedict's with that view. So yeah, so any event, the banquet department in the West End is the #1 banquet department in the entire West End brand in
That's
the U.S. So they would be taking care of you fantastically well.
Alejandro, I can't thank you enough for being here and introducing us to this amazing space. It's the Lookout Bar, everybody. You're going to see Alejandro and another bunch of great people for the staff to make you feel warm and welcome and at home. So make sure you make your way on over to the Lookout Bar and enjoy yourselves and look up Alejandro when you're there. Thank you again for being here with us and just making it a really fun morning.
Thank you for inviting me, and I'm inviting you guys to come and visit us, and where you're gonna receive a 20% discount for you to enjoy this beautiful space that was meant to be enjoyed by
That's
you.
perfect. See, you tune in here, you get discounts on amazing food. So check them out today. It is the Lookout Bar right near the West End, and we will be back with more Good Morning Vail right after this.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We've got all kinds of things happening in and around the valley at all times, but one of the places that's consistent, always something new happening, is the Eagle Valley Library District. And I'm joined by Tegan Davis here on the couch to talk about all the new things, existing
Yes.
things, fun things that are taking place.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me. Appreciate
Well, let's
it.
hear about some of the programs that are
Yes.
continuing,
Yep.
and then we'll get into some of the new stuff.
All right, so we got Reading Buddies. So Reading Buddies we do it 3 times a year. So we have our fall, our winter, and our summer sessions. And what it does is it pairs teen volunteers. So we're 9th through 12th graders with 1st through 3rd graders to kind of help them read. And so there's literacy-based games, and then they pair and they break off into 2x2. So the little buddy has their big buddy, and they get to practice their reading skills. And
How fun is
it's
that?
super fun, and it's less intimidating than an adult or a teacher.
Right.
And sometimes we bring in some reading dogs, so then they also get a chance to read with dogs. So again, just trying to make reading fun, because reading is challenging. We're tricking our brain to do something pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And it takes the pressure and stress so that the little buddies get an opportunity to build their skills.
I love that. Now, how do you find the big buddies? Is that kind of a volunteer?
That's absolutely volunteers.
Okay.
So we are trying to encourage high school students. Again, they get their community service hours with their school. It looks great on their college applications.
Right, yeah.
So to come in and volunteer with us at, again, Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum Public Libraries.
Okay.
And we always, all across the district, we run it across the district. And so we're always looking for big buddies and little buddies.
So if someone's interested, if we've got a big buddy, a potential
Yes.
big buddy out there, just come into the library, or how do they sign up?
Contact the library. So
Okay.
evld.org is our website, but then they can come into Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum or give us a call.
What a great
Yeah,
program.
it's
I love
awesome.
that. Okay, we're going to have to do a segment on that. I'd love to see that
Oh
with the dog
yeah,
reading
yeah,
dogs.
yeah. It's amazing, and
Yeah.
again, it creates this space that's just so less intimidating for the little buddy, because
Right.
when there's a teacher or a parent, it's the anxiety builds up because there's that performance aspect
Correct.
to it. But when there's a high schooler, they're just like, oh, they're enamored with like a bigger kid.
Yeah.
And with a dog, it's a dog, and the dog's not there to judge. The dog's just hanging out, and so they
Yeah.
feel bonded, and so they're able to practice their reading skills and not get so overwhelmed
Yeah.
with reading aloud.
That's fun. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, what else is going on? Because I know
Oh, yeah.
that's not the only
Yeah, that's
thing.
not the only thing. So again, our after-school programs. So we across the district, after-school programs for elementary school students as
Okay.
well as teens. So Wednesday we have What's Up Wednesday in Eagle, Thumbs Up Thursday in Avon. I'm just trying to get this right. And Friday Fun Club in Gypsum. So we're very
Okay.
much part of alliteration as well.
Okay.
And so that again is geared to elementary school students. They kick off at 3:30. And so kids can come after school, and we have all sorts of activities. Every week it is a different activity. So we focus
Yeah.
on STEAM activities, so science, technology,
Okay.
engineering, art, and math. And so we try to change change the activities,
That's
but
nice.
also put in some learning components as
And
well.
especially as an after-school
Yes.
program, because the kids have been at school all
Yep.
day. They're probably kind of done with the teacher and all this stuff. Now they get to get in, and they're still learning, but it's a more fun environment, like you.
Yep, exactly. More exploratory.
Yeah.
There's no grades. There's no nothing. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be fun and enjoyable, but yet again we have some challenging tasks. So we do some structural building with marshmallows and toothpicks to see if we can build the tallest tower without leaning. And so we do all sorts of things, and the kids really get into it. And we're just trying to create a creative, fun environment, but still throw in the STEAM component.
So is it more building with marshmallows or eating of the
Both,
marshmallows?
both. So they have their set, and and then you're like, yeah, we know that this is gonna happen. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Do you use pretzels or wood sticks to build with?
So far we've done toothpicks.
Okay.
And so because you need its pierce.
I was getting ready to say you don't want too many snack foods there. 'cause
Yeah,
get crazy.
we do offer snacks, especially for the teens, because
Yeah.
they come in and usually super hungry. So right after school,
teens.
they're teens.
Always hungry.
They need to eat. So we do have snacks for our teens and their after-school programs, and so those are a
Okay.
little bit later because a lot of teens have homework, sports, and so we offer our teen program a little bit more in the evening, so around 5, 6-ish. And we got our manga club, which is super popular.
What is that?
So manga is it's graphic novels, but
Okay.
they're an import from Japan, and so you actually read it instead of reading it right to left, you read it left to right. So I'll bring some in because they're super fun.
Well, I guess that would really work with your brain. brain on training yourself to be able to.
Yep. And so you read the panels differently.
Okay.
So instead of going this way, you're reading this
Wow,
way.
that's really neat.
Yep. And so it's super
Okay.
fun.
You have to bring some next time.
Yep, I will bring some because they're awesome. And then, and again, with graphic novels, a lot of people feel like, oh, that's cheating because there's pictures. Your brain has to work equally, just as hard as if you're reading words, because you're trying to decode the pictures to pick up on the facial expressions, what's the action happening along with the words. So your brain's working just as hard as if it is a novel or a graphic novel.
So it's kind of a ambidextrous reading, I
Yes,
guess.
yes. Another way I look at it, because I like to read them every now and then. It takes me an hour to get through one, and then I take away a story. So I always, I love manga, because I walk away with another story under my belt, and it took me an hour.
Wow.
So yeah, not all stories will take an hour, but some of them do.
Right. What else you got going? I mean,
Yeah. So teen programming, and then we always have something for the young ones. So we do early literacy-based story times.
Okay.
So we're focusing on 5 early literacy skill sets to model and showcase parents so that they know what they can take home and do with their children, from babies all the way up to preschoolers. And so usually our story times, they're about 20 minutes, and then for the older kids, toddlers, and preschoolers, we bring in the craft component. For babies, we have like an open play, so parents can connect with each other, and babies can connect.
Babies interact.
The babies
and get their
interact because
time.
babies love babies, so they really like to see other kids, and so it's a really fun engagement opportunity for everyone.
Now, is that a bilingual program
We
too?
do have that as
Okay,
well. Yeah.
good.
So we have our family story times, we have our baby, a preschool, toddler, and then we also have our bilingual story times, and we have a Spanish-only story time as well.
Now, where can people go to find out more information on all that program? Because there's a lot
There's
happening.
a lot. So evld.org, we have our calendars up, and then you can also filter on our website, which is a new feature of our new website. We're really excited, by branch, also by activity. So if you are interested,
So if you're in Avon,
if you're
or
in
if you're in
A-
Eagle,
yep.
Gypsum.
Gypsum, or you're just like, I need a story time today, and I'm willing to drive wherever to get to it.
Yep.
You'll see all our story times, but then you can also filter by branch.
Yeah, because everything's pretty close.
Yeah,
So if you're in Eagle and you need to go to Gypsum, or
Exactly.
Gypsum to here even, not that far.
And if that story time fits with your nap time, or what happened during the day.
Because
and-
my nap time is like around, I don't know, 3 o'clock.
Right? That's a great nap time. But for the littles, they still have that morning nap
Yeah.
time. So we're trying to, again, be flexible with offer different times so parents can have that flexibility to attend our programs.
Well, Tegan, a great program over
thank you.
there
Yeah.
at the Eagle Valley
Yeah,
Library
thank you.
District, and all the locations that you can get to. So
Yes.
such a nice thing for the families. And again, we talk about out-of-town people
Yep.
still can come in and
Still can
enjoy
come in.
all those things. So
Yeah.
if you're out of town and you've got some time on your hands, if it's raining outside, you want to get into the library, make sure you do that.
Yeah, everyone is welcome. So
All right.
anyone can get a library card.
Perfect. And if you're out there and you're a teen and you want to volunteer,
Yes,
get some
please.
hours, put something really cool on your resume. Get in and
Yep.
see Tegan and the team over there,
Yeah.
and they can take care of you.
Oh, yeah, and we'll get you all set up. We love our big buddies.
Well, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's been a little chaotic this morning.
say the
between
least.
a rollover on I-70 and me doing a Zoom interview from my car while I
I
was
saw
here.
you come running in with your
Yeah.
with
And I
your
know you were
phone.
going to have Polly with you too, but Polly is
Yes.
probably deep in the midst of
She
this wreck.
is. We've been texting, and she's like, "I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it." And she was supposed to bring me my T-shirt, that is for the event, and now I'm in a sweatshirt.
You look adorable.
so
You really
embarrassed,
do.
but-
You look super cute, and it doesn't matter. I want a T-shirt when we get them. That's why.
Okay.
And what we're talking about, you guys, is Paddles for Paws. This is an amazing event
Yes.
that you and a group of friends decided to come up with. It's not through a regular organization here. This is a group of friends that decided that you all wanted to take care of the dogs and keep the population under control. So tell me a little bit about that. You were playing tennis together?
So we have a pretty sweet group of tennis ladies that, and Polly and I mostly share this love of dogs, and we have helped a couple of dogs here in the valley get rescued that were in a horrible situation.
Aw.
And once we started researching where these dogs are coming from, obviously they're not getting spayed and neutered. And I think if you ask any veterinarian, any animal shelter, it's not about just rescuing the dogs. We've got to stop the overpopulation.
Correct.
So we did a lot of research, and we found out that to get a dog spayed could cost anywhere between $1,200 and $1,500.
I didn't realize how expensive it is. I thought, $50 per.
I know,
know?
and we talked to a couple of different veterinarians, and they said it's not just a simple procedure. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a full-on surgery.
Wow.
So depending on the size, there could be complications. So I think that the cost is it prohibits some people.
Yeah, absolutely. Now,
From-
when people buy, I prefer the adoption route because I think it's a
Yes,
great way to take
absolutely.
a pooch into your home that hasn't had the greatest life, and then they can live a happy life.
Yes.
But there are people that like to get certain breeds of dogs. So when you get a dog through a breeder, they're not spayed or neutered, and then that's up to the individual who gets this dog
Right.
to take care of it, so we don't have to. What if he goes out and goes on a little party one night? You know what I mean? And then
Right.
we're gonna have a bunch of puppies running around.
Right.
We already have too many animals.
We do,
Yeah.
and it's go ahead.
Okay, well, what I want to talk about right now is something that you guys are coming up with. It's called Paddles for Paws. So that makes me excited because I just picture somebody doing the doggy paddle. But what it is first of all, it's taking place on Sunday, September 22nd.
Yes.
So this is going to be right around the corner. This is coming
Yes,
up
coming
right
up Sunday.
away. Yeah, a week from this Sunday coming up.
2 days.
Oh, in 2 days.
Wait, what's today? Friday?
Oh my
Saturday,
God,
Sunday. Yes.
you know what?
2 days. I know.
Time
It's
is
been a crazy
fleeting.
day. It's a crazy day.
So crazy. You're right. It is this Sunday. Now it's a fundraiser, but what is everybody going to be doing? When you say Paddles for Paws, are you paddling?
Well, we kind of jumped on the paddleball or the pickleball bandwagon because there's so many people here in the valley that love to play. And so, the event is this Sunday at the Sun and Alp in
Okay, at the
Edwards.
Sun and Alp, yeah.
Starts at 12 o'clock. It's $100, and that includes your guest fee. Check-in is at 12. We have a little gift bag when you get there with some
nice.
fun surprises. It is super organized. We're going to have a band with your color, with your team, with your number, and we'll have tons of people there to kind of help organize and show you which court to be on at what time. And then we have amazing auction items. We have a year of Botox. We have
Sign me up.
I know, right? Polly owns Uplift with Polly, so she's
she does?
got a lot of great products and
Uplift with
surprises.
Polly, I'm
Exactly,
excited.
Meta Spa. We have restaurant gift cards. We have jewelry. We have Cosbar donated tons of products as well. We've got a massage. We've got some really fun auction items. It's going to be
That's exciting. So a great incentive is to just go check out the auction items. But do people sign up as individuals or as teams? Should
Either way.
Oh, good.
Either way.
So you can pair people up if they show up as
you're
an
not going to have a
individual.
partner necessarily,
Uh-huh.
so we're going to give you a number, and that's where you're going to show up on your court. And like I said, we'll have people. We will have people there helping because
I
it's
love
going to be a
that.
lot. It's going to be so much fun.
So
So
you
much
don't
fun.
know who you're going to be paired with. You just you
No.
don't sign up as a team. You sign up as an individual,
Right.
which is wonderful. And your money goes so far. I mean, this is the biggest dog loving community
It
I have
is.
ever
Oh my gosh,
been in.
people have reached out, and even if they can't make the event, they're donating money.
Aw.
And we've had, just from posting on Facebook, we've had people reach out to us needing to get their dogs spayed and
really?
neutered. Yes, so we already have dogs lined up,
Wow.
and we're going to cover all of the costs, and we're so excited.
This is magical. I
Mm-hmm.
love this. And the fact that you guys are raising money to do this in such a fun way.
Mm-hmm.
So this Sunday, they show up at the Sauna and Alp and they get a number and then they get paired up with some people and then they
then
have a good time.
We're going to have prizes at the end.
Oh, wow.
So you're going to keep up with how many games you win, and then we're going to have a final at the end, and it's going to be super fun.
It sounds like a blast. What's the difference? I mean, I have played tennis,
Mm-hmm.
and then I tried racquetball, but the racket was too short because I got used to the tennis.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of the same situation with paddleball. So, but paddleball is like taking the world by storm.
It is.
It's
and
crazy.
The good thing about pickleball is, even
did
though
I
we
say
all
paddleball?
I
I
know
meant to
I
say
get it. I say the
pickleball.
same thing. Tennis, even though we all play tennis, our group of friends, tennis isn't something you can just pick up and play.
No, it's a very hard
It's
sport.
hard. It takes years. But pickleball, it's so social. It's,
Yeah.
It's you can be at any level and still have fun.
Aw.
So Sunday we're going to have beginners. We're going to have advanced people. You're going to learn new things. You're going to meet great people, and it's for a great cause.
It really is the best cause that I can possibly think about is taking care of the overpopulation of our
Yes.
pets.
Yes.
Because we really want to just enjoy our pets without the worry about having the overpopulation, because then they end up in the shelters, and then the shelters get overrun, and then it just becomes just a bad, just a whole big dichotomy.
And it
with
becomes
dogs.
a burden on the community.
Yeah, it really does. And then we can only have so many dogs in each house.
Right,
So
right.
we want to
Yeah.
really figure out a way to stop this, and this is the best way to do it. It's Paddles for Paws, everybody, and it's taking place at Sauna and Alp this Sunday. And I cannot wait. I might have to sign up myself.
You should come,
I've
or at
never
least
played
just come
paddleball,
watch.
but I mean pickleball. I don't know why they call it pickleball, but anyway. But this is really exciting. And what time does it start?
It starts at 12. Check-in
Okay.
is at 12. We'll probably start festivities soon thereafter. 'Cause
Okay.
We're going to have quite a few people, but we have room for as many,
Players.
whoever else wants to join. Please,
Okay.
please come.
That would be amazing. I can't thank you enough for being with me
Yes,
today.
thanks for
it's
having
Mary
me.
Elizabeth, one of the wonderful ladies that have created Paddles for Paws. We will see you on Sunday on the 22nd at Sauna and Alp.
Thank you.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all.